No matter how bad the West gets, you should never move to Dubai. Forget all the videos you see of celebrities being paid to promote Dubai's latest mega project. That's why I chose to live in Dubai and not LA. Look, after traveling to 80 countries around the world, I found out that Dubai is the best place to live and work. The truth is way dirtier behind the lip fillers, the motionless skyscrapers, and the fake beaches. Dubai is a modern nightmare. A city as solid and stable as the sand it was built on. It's a mirage in the desert, doomed to fail. You'll see if you type Dubai into the YouTube search bar, you'll generally find two types of videos. Some decry the hell it is, listing human rights abuses and a ton of reasons why it's a terrible place to live. Others seem to say the exact opposite. There's tons of vags of Instagram models bragging about how amazing the city is, how safe and clean it is, with people in Bugattis driving around having fun and not paying taxes. So what's the truth? Well, anyway, confusing. Both are half true. If you're a wealthy influencer, Dubai can seem like paradise. It is very tempting. Beachfront apartments with no income tax and a large community of expats with similar interests make it the perfect place to start a business and fill your Instagram story. You can barely walk a block downtown without seeing a car dealership or a glitzy shopping mall. It is a place designed for luxury, a playground for the rich and powerful. One thing you can't deny is that Dubai is absolutely full of money. This may imply that there really are opportunities here, but just like everything else, it is part of the picture. Countless Instagram models and hopeful young people move to Dubai in the UAE every year in search of their fortune. Now, of course, most of them won't succeed. The details are murky, with predatory undisclosed deals and shame-limiting information. Some of it is so obscene they can't be discussed on YouTube, but there are plenty of examples of hopeful models receiving massive offers from ruling elites for depraved acts. You can imagine lured by the offer of free flights, luxury hotel stays, and five-digit sums. Models are coerced into giving up their dignity. A report tells of a perverted party in a secluded mansion where she was paid $50,000 to fulfill the owner's wishes in a country where anything beyond holding hands can result in a prison sentence. The rumors are shocking but suppressed. This kind of story is crucial for Dubai's future. If they don't get it right, they can scare away young people and money in the same way as all the useless skyscrapers, artificial islands that are part of a calculated strategy to turn Dubai into the world capital of tourism. And so far it's working. Did you know that just like Dubai, your career and future could be numbered if you don't know English when looking for a job? Is also miss the mastery of English. That mastering this language can increase your salary by up to 20%. Speaking English is no longer an extra skill, but a great advantage in travel, in the job market, in university, and in all the situations you can imagine. Knowing English is a difference that can change your life for better. Move quickly if you want to learn English, either to travel, to earn more money, to be promoted in your company, to work abroad and get paid in dollars or euros, or suddenly you want your children to have a better future, but you want to pay cheap and learn in the comfort of your home without having to pay expensive monthly fees. Click on the first link in the description. We have prepared a great opportunity only for subscribers of this channel. Many people see Dubai as the new trendy place to spend the holidays, with Dubai often listed. Dubai, your career and future could be counted if you don't know English when looking for a job. Is also missed mastery of English. That mastering this language can increase your salary by up to 20%. Speaking English is no longer an extra skill, but a great advantage in travel, in the job market, in college, and in all situations you can imagine. Knowing English is a difference that can change your life for the better very quickly. If you want to learn English, either to travel, to earn more money, get promoted in your company, work abroad and get paid in dollars or euros, or suddenly you want your children to have a better future, but you want to pay cheap and learn in the comfort of your home without having to pay expensive monthly fees. Click on the first link in the description. We have prepared a great opportunity only for subscribers of this channel. Many people see Dubai as the new trendy place to spend the holidays, with Dubai often ranking among the 120 most visited cities in the world. But why did the UAE spend billions to transform what used to be a small town in the desert? Obviously, the UAE and other Middle Eastern nations, they are completely dependent on oil for their income. That is what has made them some of the richest countries in the world. But eventually, either the oil wells would dry up, or the world would stop needing what is extracted from them. And so what to do? Well, the UAE is building Dubai and the empty paradise that is to prepare for that. It is a race against time. They need to diversify their income sufficiently and prepare for the inevitable. It is a pattern that amazingly we have already seen in history. Cities with no natural benefits, with no significant elevated to the richest place in the world. In a generation when the Mongol Empire rose and plundered most of the known world, it became the richest civilization on the planet. Thousands of tons of gold and gems, along with the world's greatest scholars, artists, craftsmen, and workers were brought back to Karakorum, the Mongol capital. A grand palace was built to display all of this, and what was once a collection of shops became an expansive city. However, it was all painfully temporary. The conquest brought with it that wealth and those people, and once the empire was, the city crumbled. It was reduced to ashes, and the wealth and people disappeared. The same example has happened countless times in other cities. Samarkand, once the seat of the mighty Timurid Empire, is a shadow of its former self. All that remains of those days are the grand ruins of the collapsed palace. Great wealth and people, gathered in a temporary boom, disappearing within a generation or two. Dubai is exactly like that, except it is even more vulnerable. There are no grand structures or creativity that will stand the test of time. Instead, its palaces and monuments are made of steel, concrete, and glass. If not maintained, they will be consumed by the desert in just a few decades. Long before the skyline was dominated by useless skyscrapers, Dubai was actually a picturesque fishing village known for pearl fishing. Since the 19th century, Dubai was under British protectorate until 1971. British influence in the region significantly shaped local political and economic systems, as did many other similar nations such as Singapore and Hong Kong. The British laid the groundwork for Dubai's international outlook and development. Initial infrastructure. Just as the British were leaving the region, Dubai would discover oil, completely changing the trajectory of the United Arab Emirates. The new wealth strategically generated was invested in modernizing the infrastructure, building new schools, hospitals, roads, and a modern port. The emirate knew it would have to diversify money away from oil to keep the revenue machine running, and this marked the beginning of Dubai's transition into the place we know today. The government would continue to invest to ensure Dubai became a financial, commercial, tourism, and real estate hub, turning